Whether it's on the field or off, we've got the latest news about the sports stars of tomorrow. I'm Jane Slater. You're watching The Scene.
It was a big weekend in football recruiting as several programs had recruits on campus, and many of them were able to secure commitments. Topping the list, Alabama. The Crimson Tide hauled in 2 5-star commitments: safety Caleb Downs from Mill Creek High School in Georgia and running back Richard Young from Lehigh Senior High School in Florida. Alabama now has 4 5-star commitments for 2023. Texas A&M also did well as the Aggies landed 2 high-profile in-state prospects: running back Dalton Brooks from Shiner High School and 5-star linebacker Anthony Hill from Denton Ryan High. Hill is the first 5-star commit for the Aggies in this recruiting cycle. A&M led everyone with 8 5-star commits for 2022. Ohio State landed its quarterback for the 2023 class as Brock Glenn gave the Buckeyes a verbal commitment. A 4-star prospect from Memphis, Tennessee, Glenn was an Elite 11 finalist earlier this summer. Easily the most creative commitment of the week came from Aiden Mizell, a 4-star wide receiver from Boone High School in Florida. He not only committed to the Florida Gators, but he did so with the actual Gators. Of course, they were young Gators and their jaws were securely closed, but their appearance certainly added some excitement to Aiden's ceremony. The big announcement last week weren't limited to football. Iowa State landed a verbal commitment from 5-star prospect Omaha Billio. The 6'8" forward is an Iowa native, but he currently plays for Link Academy in Missouri. He also recently helped MoKan Elite win Peach Jam. Omaha's coach for both MoKan Elite and Link Academy is moving on to his next opportunity. Rodney Perry was added to the coaching staff at Kansas State last week. Perry helped launch Link Academy's program last year and led the team to a 34-2 record. Link moved quickly to replace him as Bill Armstrong, a former assistant at Ole Miss and LSU, was named the Lions' new head coach. Last week, we mentioned a few players that were joining Overtime Elite, and the Atlanta-based league has added a few more since then. Jaden Williams from Grayson High School in Georgia is a top 10 prospect in the 2024 class. And OTE also added Jeremy Fierce, a 2023 prospect from Joliet, Illinois, who spent last season at La Lumiere in Indiana. Both plan to pass on salaries in order to retain their college eligibility. Fierce is verbally committed to Michigan State. Finally, on Sunday, USA Today celebrated the 2021-2022 high school year with its High School Sports Awards. It named Players of the Year in 29 sports, plus a few special awards for teams, coaches, and athletes of the year. The teams of the year were the Newbury Park Boys Cross Country team in California and the Lake Creek High School softball team in Texas. The Girls Athlete of the Year went to swimmer Claire Curzon, already with an Olympic silver medal from 2020. The senior from Cardinal Gibbons High School in North Carolina broke the national high school record in the 100 backstroke. The Boys Athlete of the Year went to baseball star Drew Jones, the son of former Major Leaguer Andrew Jones, who recently went 2nd overall in the MLB draft to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Check out SportsStarsTomorrow.com for all of our latest features from the past school year. And remember to follow Sports Stars of Tomorrow on all of our social media channels for bonus content and previews of our upcoming episodes. I'm Jane Slater. Join me back here next week on The Scene.